Happy Monday and welcome back to another weekly vlog. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ivy and I am so thrilled that you are here. Pretty much took the weekend off, didn't hardly vlog, so I'm finishing out last week's vlog today. I was just editing over at my desk. I'm still up at the school. I am a 3rd and 4th grade Title I paraprofessional. I work with low readers. And both of my kids have sports that we stay after school for most days. And so Aiden has basketball practice till 5:30. Riley has a game at 5. So I'm fixing to head down there. It's 4:32 right now. I wanted to pop on here and say, hey, get this vlog started. I wanted to show you what I'm working on today with my class, this week with my class, not just today. And I think that's it. Is that all I was going to show you? Not exactly sure. So let me show you what I'm working on because I got to get a move on. I've been editing, like I said, so time got away from me real quick. So let's see what my class is working on this week. All right, this is what we're working on. Proper handwriting is important. So we are literally using, I call it kindergarten paper because that's what it is. So I just printed these off, freeprintablepaper.com. And so that's what they're writing on. I have examples of, proper letters. They always tell me, that's a J, not an I. So my lowercase I throws them off. And like my tails on everything throw them off because that's not how they write letters these days. But we're trying to go old school. They are more block style like this, where the I is straight, the L is straight, no tails on the letters. But this is how I wrote and this is how I'm teaching, so it'll be just fine. Definitely blows my mind how they write, very much like this. I'm actually going to show you an example here in just a second. But after they wrote their letters, they needed to write this. This threw them for a loop. They could not do that. It was insanity. So let me grab a paper or two. Okay, so this is one example. So first let's look at that. Let's actually, you can see the other one. He did pretty well. We definitely need to work on some letter formation, like the way they write their letters. It completely blows my mind. So we're gonna kind of work on that tomorrow. But then you see, they just wrote that, copied it. Their letters were pretty good. Down here, totally lost it. So not going all the way up with their letters here. Dropping down is a little bit harder, so kind of fell apart a little bit. Same with this one, beautiful up here, and then just totally lost it down here. Did not go all the way up with their letters. See, this is not dropping down. So that is what we are working on this week, and I think you can probably see why. They don't have that concept down, and that's going to be hard for them. I think a lot of schools don't focus on handwriting and spelling anymore because everything's digital these days, but our school very much does. We still do a lot of things on paper. And last year I started with a handwriting unit and the teachers were so grateful. So we're doing it again this year and I think it's going to go over well. Okay. If you watched last week's vlog, you will have seen I had a little bit of an emotional thing. Did not qualify for a program that I thought I was going to, or get into a program, anyway, to become a teacher instead of just a para. Not just, I hate saying just because paras are very important. But anyway, I emailed the lady back and she gave me some more information. So I need to open that email, but not today. I'm going to go to a volleyball game now. Just wanted to pop in, say hey, show you what I'm working on, show you why we're working on it. I was saying a lot of schools don't put much emphasis on it because of the digital age, but we do, and we will continue because I know adults that have atrocious handwriting and it just, I'm sorry, but makes you look unintelligent when you just scribble and scrabble, So I think good handwriting is very important for many, many, many reasons in life. So that is all. Sorry if I offended anybody if you have bad handwriting or don't care about handwriting or whatever the case may be. But okay, that's it. I'm going to say bye for now. we'll see you in a little bit at the volleyball game. Thanks for listening to my opening. Come along with us this week. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was opening this vlog. Come along with us this week. Let's see what we can get into. Oh, good job, Jules. Yes. Oh, yeah. I was gonna come home today, and then I was like, oh, our game's at 5. Nice. Good job, Riley. Just like this beginning of the school year chaos. Over. Yeah, Riley. Good.
Over.
Oh.
Nice. Good job.
Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. It is late in the evening. It's 8:25. I just got home from, what is that? There's some crazy bug.
Looks like some kind of hornet or something.
Yeah. Hope that scared you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyhow, I'm out in the craft room. Just got home from picking up Aiden from basketball practice. And Scotty's been out here working, and it's so exciting. He got everything, all the framing done. So other than like a few little minor things, all the framing is done. So he told me to start picking out where I'm going to put my outlets. So let me show you what he's gotten done. All right, so here we are coming in the door. So I think all those walls back there were already framed, right, Scotty?
Yeah.
But this one is new. Let me go wide angle. He got the air conditioner framed in there. So that's exciting. He had to cut a hole in the tin in the wall to get that one in. And then the big hole's closed up. That one's framed in. And then he got that wall over there framed in as well. So now that all that's done, this wall back here is going to be where I want all of my outlets. Not all of my outlets. All of my sewing machines, that's what I'm looking for. So there'll be a lot of outlets on that wall because it'll be like a sit down area. I've already explained this, but because the ceiling is so low, you can see I'm like touching the rafter there. So since this is so low, this will be like the sit down area. There'll be a countertop with all my sewing machines over there. And then just put a few outlets in random places to be able to plug in other things as I'm working. So I'm so excited. Thank you, Scotty. All right, I'm in the house now. I just did a very quick grocery haul. So just an update on that because I know most of you that watch my weekly vlogs watch my grocery hauls. I know it is not the other way around, but maybe, just maybe, if you're missing my grocery hauls, you'll be like, I'll just go check out her weekly vlogs to see what she's up to and why she's not posting a grocery haul. So this is that update. Sorry, I'm kicking my shoes off in my room. I don't think my bed's made. Don't look. I didn't shut the light off. What am I saying? Okay, why am I not uploading grocery hauls? I mean, I did Saturday, but it was like from 2 weeks ago. We're just busy. It is our season of life. Our kids are both in sports. Riley's playing volleyball. Aiden's playing basketball. They have practices or games every single night of the week. We have church in the middle of that with Wednesday nights. And so there's just not a lot of cooking going on in our house right now. And if it is, it's just like me and Scotty and one kid or whatever, which is what's happening tonight. Putting away these few little groceries. Hopefully that closes. It did not close. And so there's just not a lot of cooking going on, which means I don't need a ton of groceries. And I have a lot of stuff to make from scratch. And so we just make it work. Oh my goodness. You want to see my freezer? It's ridiculous. There's so many dishes on the stove. It's ridiculous too. Look at all this ice cream. I promise we don't normally have this much. But we had ice cream at church a few weeks ago and they had a sale at Dollar General. So I just grabbed 6 different flavors. And so they're all like almost empty. We just need to finish them off. But anyway, I can't get anything in there. And then that's the one that was here at the house and that one back there. So anyway, I'm just trying to get this stuff in there. This doesn't fit down here either. So we're just shoving it in there, and this is our life right now, okay? If you wonder, if you think, oh, this girl, she's got her life all together, let me let you look at the skeletons in my freezer. It fit. It shut. All right, there's not a ton of dishes over here. There's 2 things. It's not that big a deal, but it feels like that big a deal to me. Aiden did dishes today. I need to put them away. I need to cook. He just sold a Nerf gun on eBay. Oh, I gotta put the milk away. I will not show you in my fridge. I will spare you that nastiness. It needs some attention. I can't even put that in there right now. Okay, but Aiden sold this Nerf gun on eBay for a huge profit. So yay him. But now he's out trying to figure out a box to ship it in because now, not yay me, I have to figure out how to ship it. Ooh. So, okay, I'm going to go so I can figure out how to get this food in the fridge and make some dinner. So I'll see you guys later on. All right, so for my scramble, I've already got my onions sauteing in some butter. I'm fixing to throw this ham in. I've got 6 eggs because it's just me, Scotty, and Aiden. And then I'm going to throw in some cheese and some spinach. So y'all know I don't really care for pre-shredded cheese, but Scotty's grandma left this for us. So we might as well use it up, and this is a perfect way to do that. So, yep, just wanted to show you what I put in there, and I'll show you when I get done.
We got any plans this weekend?
No, Riley has a tournament. All right, there it is. There's the final scramble. So I put that whole pack of cheese in there just because once I dumped it, there wasn't much left. So it's very cheesy, as you can see. Well, I thought you could see. I'm doing this left-handed. But I can't wait to eat it. It's going to be delicious. It smells amazing. And then I've just got some toast and butter. And Aiden's buttering his toast over here. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. A couple of things. One, hi, I haven't vlogged in days. It's just that season of life. It's that season of my year. Because I feel like last year kind of the same thing happened. Of course, I was switching jobs like in the midst of all of this. And I should be a little more used to it this year, but I'm not. But school's just starting and sports and all those things. My daughter's been driving my car and I just realized how close I am to the steering wheel. Anyways, hang on just a second. My lens is probably dirty. Okay, is that better or worse? I don't know. I got the eye doctor. Oh, that's one thing. I just made an eye doctor appointment today. They're over a month out. October 20th is the earliest appointment I could get. But they did put me on a waiting list. So if there's a cancellation after 3:30 p.m., they're going to call me. Anyways, better or worse, that's what made me think of that. Okay, what were all the things? This is my brain right now. Okay. One, I just did another dress fitting. Can you see that dress? Did I show you the last one? The color of that dress is so beautiful. It's for the same wedding, obviously, because it's the same dress. Obviously, if I didn't show you the other dress, then it's not obvious. Ivy, slow down. Calm down. Okay. 2, I'm waiting on the kids to get out of practice. They both get out at 5:30 today. It's 5:23. There are no games tonight. We don't have to go anywhere. I'm going to cook dinner tonight, like real food, and we're going to stay home for the rest of the evening. Like, we should be home by 6, and we should be home the rest of the evening, and I'm so stinking excited. Because that doesn't happen very often for us anymore. 3, I painted my nails last night, and I'm in love. So at Riley's volleyball game the other night, the setter had white nails, but she had like long nails. And every time she would go to set the ball, I just saw these like flash of white, and it was so pretty. And I was like, I'm not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. But does that apply to fingernails or just pants? You know, I don't know. But I did it. I did white nails, and I love them. I am so happy with them. And it's probably one of the best like gel nail like home manicures I've done. Like I did such a good job. Like you're not supposed to get to your cuticle because that messes it up. And I just did such a good job. I'm so proud of myself. And then what number am I on? Like 18, I think 4, whatever. Sitting here, the ball fields, holy cow. Like look how done-ish they are. We're not getting all the bells and whistles that we were once supposed to be getting because it's way over budget, but still stinking excited to be getting new ball fields, and they are coming along, which is fantastic. And then number 483, I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper cream soda. I keep setting goals for myself to drink 3 cups of water, like 3 of my tumblers of water every day. And if I do, I can have a soda. And so I've been waiting till the very end of the day. I down the rest of my cup to make it happen so that I can drink a Dr. Pepper. But I've been doing pretty good on my water intake. So anyhow, that's it. I just wanted to pop on here and say hey, because I hadn't. Tell you all those wonderful things that are so important to get out. And that's it. I always forget to take my lanyard off when I get in the car. But yeah, I might show you guys dinner tonight. Don't know what I'm going to make, but it's going to be great because it's going to be homemade at home. So anyway, people are pulling in and it's awkward to vlog when people are watching me. So I'm going to say goodbye. I'll see you guys later. All right. So I decided on tater tot casserole. Oh my gosh. Couldn't think of it. And I was just going to show you guys. It's the super simplest, easiest recipe ever, and it's delicious. So yeah, I figured I'd show y'all. Okay, so here I am just browning probably a little less than a pound of meat, but you should do about a pound of meat. And then an onion. I just used what was left of one that was cut up in the fridge. This may be more like half a pound of meat, but I actually prefer a little less meat. My family would rather have more. And then you just line the bottom of the pan with tater tots, which I didn't even realize this was a substitution like a long time ago, that these are like little flat hash browns, not hash browns, tater tots. So anyway, they're little flat hash browns. No, tater tots. I keep calling them hash browns because it's like the Chick-fil-A hash browns. Anyhow, so that's done. So you'll just put the meat on top of that, and then you pour your sauce, which is just a can of cream of mushroom soup, and I think it's supposed to be a half a cup of milk, but I just like do half of this can of milk just to get the last remnants of the soup out. And then salt and pepper to taste. And I already salt and peppered the meat, but I am actually going to put a little extra pepper in here. And then I just had this, so I think I'm just going to throw it in and bake it along with this. And then top it with shredded cheese and bake it for about, I don't know why I put it at 360, but I'm just going to leave it there for about, I don't know, 20-ish, 25 minutes. And that's it. So I'll show you before I put it in the oven and when I take it out of the oven. All right, the oven just preheated. So this is it. I mean, you can't really tell anything, but that's it before it goes in. And then I just saw this and I'm going to finally cook that because it's been hanging out for quite a while. So that will be good. So we'll have a main, a side, and a veggie. Sounds good to me. All right, I just got done doing dinner and Scotty said, hey, come look at this real quick. Excuse the love seat that still has not been dealt with. Look at this, it's so exciting. That is the outside wall of my craft room. So that was already like that. Man, you even matched the colors so perfectly. And then this is all wood that we pulled off of one place or another in there that he's repurposing. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Where is it? Thank you.
Yeah.
You ready for dinner or what?
Yeah.
You didn't come back out.
I just already took my shoes off.
Oh, okay. I love it. It looks amazing. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Tater tot casserole out of the oven. It looks amazing. I'm so excited. I took it out and Aiden said, oh my goodness, that looks actually golden. So there's that. There's the mac and cheese, butternut squash. I don't know how I feel about it, so we'll see. And then Aiden's making some sweet tea. Friday. Oh, I feel like, as usual, I have been quite the mess this week. But today, I finally feel like I am not caught up by any means, because I have a stack like this big of stuff I have to grade. But I finally feel like, okay, this is working. I have felt so far behind academically with my students so far this year, but then I just read back through last year's notes, and it's fine. I'm fine. I just felt like we're not doing anything, we haven't started anything, and it was kind of the same last year, but last year it was like me building my curriculum, my program, my class, what I was going to do in here. So I guess it was kind of natural for me to not have those feelings because I didn't even know what I was doing last year. And so this year, I guess I'm like, oh, I need to be here, I need to be there, but I'm fine. It's fine. And we have been learning stuff. It has been doing fine. I actually did a spelling test with them yesterday, and I already saw improvement on several of their handwriting, which is what we've been working on. So hallelujah. But then now I have started next week's planning and got it going. So it's like I can breathe because I know now what I'm doing for the next, A-E-I-O-U, spelling test, mixed. So for like the next 8 days, which is Monday through Thursday, both weeks. So I feel kind of good. So that's really exciting. And so I've got my long A, short A, I've got my lists here that I'm going to copy out of this Words Their Way book, which is the spelling test I give them at the beginning of the year to kind of see where they are, yada yada. So feeling good about that. Still need to get caught up on grading. Still feel like I'm behind on other things, but I have to share with you guys. So a day or two ago, one of the 4th grade teachers came to me and said, I don't know what you're doing with student A, but it's working. I have not seen her as attentive. She's getting all of her work done on time. She's she's just doing everything, whereas she was not. Like, she was just like sitting there and not doing her work. And I'm like, okay, 1, thank you so much for telling me, but 2, do you want to know what I'm doing with her, really? And she's like, oh, sure, yeah, I didn't need to know, but, I was just saying whatever you're doing, it's working. And I'm like, I'm literally making her color and not look up, not stop coloring. So this girl, no matter what she's doing, if she looks up, it's over. She'll tell you a 10-minute long story and she just can't focus. And so every single time she would look up at me and start and talk to me, I'd say, nope, keep coloring, keep coloring. You can talk to me, but you have to keep coloring. And so I made her keep coloring. And it was like just to retrain her brain and retrain her focus. And so then we did that for like 4 days, not even kidding. And then this week, I think it was like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then today. Yeah. No, maybe it was just Wednesday and today. It was just Wednesday and today. I brought the game Spot It from home. And so it's a fun game. Let me grab it. So this is Spot It. And then, so it's just these little round cards. And every card has a match to another card. So like from this to this, there's a tree. And so every card though has a match. Like it always is there. And so it's just student A and student B. I only have 2 in there with me that hour or that block. It's only 20 minutes actually. And they both have a really hard time with focus. And so I'm like putting all this vowels and spelling and handwriting to side and working with these 2 on focus, just kind of almost as a study group to see like what it does, So anyway, we played Spot It those 2 days, and it's fast-paced decision making. So that's another part of both of theirs, is that they will just sit there and they think about it for a really long time, and then while they're like sitting and thinking, they get distracted. And so if we can work on that fast-paced decision making, then that'll help in the long run. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with them. Okay, so really awesome that this teacher came and told me. So actually, my principal came to me today and he said, I think I'm going to need you to train some teachers. I was like, what? Like, I think, what did he say? Because it made me think that I was going to need to train to I'm going to need you to do some training. That's what he said. And so I was thinking that he was wanting me to do some training so I could be a sub because we're short on subs, because we are. So that's immediately where my mind went. And he said, whatever you're doing with student A, you're going to need to train the rest of our teachers to do that. He said, her teacher came and talked to me today and told me the improvements that she has made and what she has seen out of your class, and you need to train our teachers this. And I'm like, what? And he said, did you just come up with that? And I said, yeah, kind of. I said, I kind of read a couple of different articles and they were very contradicting. One said you need to have them multitask more, and one said take out everything else and take away all the multitasking. And my mind thinks if these kids get distracted, they need to be able to learn how to do multiple things at the same time. And so, yeah, I kind of just came up with it myself. And so, yeah, I don't know that he was serious about me training teachers, but he said, which I did not know this, which is exciting to me, but she is implementing in her class where she's going to put on an audiobook and have them color. And so they're going to have to listen to the book and color and then, see how they do on their AR test. And she said it was very surprising that so many of them are like, I can't do this. I can't listen and color at the same time. And so, what? So that was very interesting, and we will see what comes of that. But that made me feel real good. Real good. I can't even lie. I don't know. Last week where it was emotional and, I didn't get into that program. That was hard because I would really love to be a teacher, but then part of me is like, you know what? I'm really dang good at this. And I would be good as a teacher too, but maybe I'm really good working with the kids that need the extra help. And I need to I am super happy. I'm not not happy. So I need to just be okay with not making very much money. It's just real hard on our family to not make very much money. But, shameless plug, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Because if I can hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold, I might make $30 extra a month on YouTube. I have no idea how it works or what I would make or anything. I did just see a girl talking about when she started on YouTube, she was making $30 a month. So I don't know. I have no idea what I would make if I got monetized, but that would be nice. It would supplement a little income, and then I can keep doing what I love and not have to have the tuition of college. So, okay, that is far enough rambling from me. Just wanted to share those victories with you, that I feel way better about where I'm at right now, and I've had some really awesome recognition this week for what I have been able to do. So, yay. Yay, yay. And it's Friday, and it's early release 2 o'clock, and we don't have PLC, so I don't have to stay after. I can leave right after school. So good. Okay, I'll see you guys later. So I got my board set for Monday. We're gonna start long and short vowel. I don't need that. Vowel sounds. Aiden and Dom are playing basketball. Staying after, waiting for their basketball game. I'm gonna take them to the store to get drinks. So now that I'm done, we can leave. You boys ready to go? Yeah. Okay, so we'll see you later. Noah was still sitting down. Oh my gosh. I got that. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's pretty early in the morning. I thought I was going to sleep in today, but nope. Riley had to be at the school early. Scotty took her, but when they got up, it woke me up. So yeah, I didn't close out last night's vlog because we got home after 11 o'clock last night. So Aiden had a game that was pretty late, and then Riley got home from her game very late at almost 11. So by the time we got home, we got ready and went straight to bed. So yeah, no closing of the vlog last night, but I want to close it now and say thank you so much for coming along with us this week. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. Sorry that it's going up late, but thank you for all the love on my channel this week. I've had several new subscribers, so welcome to my channel. And also those watch minutes just keep going up, so somebody's binging something, and my mom told me she was. So thank you so much. And Jamie, I saw that you commented on one of my Disney videos. I need to reply. Sorry, I have not yet. So Jamie's binging my Disney playlist. So, but thank you guys so much for coming along with me this week. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.